Welcome to Examsdaily YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to see about the daily current affairs of May 24, 2019. Before that, those who didn't subscribe our Examsdaily YouTube channel, click the subscribe button and also do not forget to click the bell button to get updates from our website. 4 judges elevated to Supreme Court. The central government cleared the recommendations made by the Supreme Court to appoint the 4 judges as the judge of the Apex Court, Supreme Court. The 4 judges are Justice Aniruddha Bose, Justice A.S. Bopanna, Justice B.R. Gavai and Justice Suryakant. These 4 judges were recommended by the Supreme Court for the elevation as judges of the Supreme Court. So after the appointment of these 4 judges, Supreme Court will reach its full sanction strength of 31 judges. Now the Supreme Court is functioning with 27 judges including the Chief Justice. But according to the Constitution, the total composition of Supreme Court has to be 31 including the Chief Justice of India. So after the appointment of these 4 judges, Supreme Court will have its sanction strength of 31 judges. So the judges of the Supreme Court are appointed by the President of India. Supreme Court judges retire upon attaining the age of 65 years. There is no minimum age for becoming the judge of Supreme Court according to the Constitution. So here we can expect the question that what is the total number of judges in Supreme Court including the CJI according to the Constitution? India votes in favor of UNGA, United Nations General Assembly resolution demanding UK withdraw from Chagos Archipelago. India was among 116 nations to vote in favor of UN General Assembly resolution which demanded the UK withdraw its colonial administration from the Chagos Archipelago unconditionally within 6 months. So India, among the 116 nations, voted in favor of the Mauritius Chagos Archipelago for supporting Mauritius in its quest for the restoration of sovereignty over the island chain in the Indian Ocean. So, for restoring the sovereignty of this ocean by the Mauritius, India voted in favor of this UNGA resolution among 160 nations. So, sovereignty over the Chagos Archipelago. This Chagos Archipelago is in the island chain in the Indian Ocean. Is disputed between Mauritius and the United Kingdom. Mauritius has repeatedly asserted that the Chagos Archipelago is part of its territory and that the United Kingdom claim is a violation of United Nations resolution banning the dismemberment of the colonial territories before independence. So Mauritius is claiming that Chagos Archipelago belongs to them and the United Nations claiming is a violation of the UNGA's resolution. So in favor of the Mauritius, India among 116 nations voted. So here we can expect the question that Chagos Archipelago is situated in which ocean or Chagos Archipelago is a bone of contention between which 2 countries. Pakistan successfully test fires ballistic missile Shaheen-2. Pakistan successfully test-fired Shaheen-2. It is a surface-to-surface ballistic missile and it's capable of hitting target as far as 1,500 kilometers away, bringing major Indian cities under its range. So Shaheen-2 missile is a missile of Pakistan and it is a surface-to-surface ballistic missile and it has a capable of hitting target as far as 1,500 kilometers away. So Shaheen-2 missile is capable of carrying both conventional and nuclear warhead and its range is up to 1,500 kilometers. Shaheen-2 is highly capable missile which fully meets Pakistan's strategic needs towards maintenance of desired deterrent stability in the region. So Shaheen-2 missile is a surface-to-surface ballistic missile of Pakistan and is capable of hitting target as far as 1,500 kilometers away and it's capable of carrying both conventional and nuclear warhead. So here we can expect the question that Shaheen-2 ballistic missile was recently tested by which country? India to grow at 7.1% in financial year 2020. United Nations report. So according to the United Nations report, Indian economy is projected to grow at 7.1% in the fiscal year 2020 on the back of strong domestic consumption and investment. So by the year 2020, according to the United Nations report, Indian economy will grow at 7.1%. So here we can expect the question that according to the United Nations report, India's growth will be 7.1% by which year? So by 2020, India's growth will be 7.1% according to the UN report. Cyril Ramaphosa re-elected as South African president. Ramaphosa, who belongs to African National Congress, was elected without contest as the South African President. Ramaphosa, 66, is a trade unionist who played a prominent part in the struggle against white minority rule before becoming a successful businessman after the end of apartheid. So Ramaphosa belongs to African National Congress and he is re-elected as South African President. So here we can expect the question that who is the current president of South Africa? Akshay Kumar, Tafe's brand ambassador. Tafe, which is India's second largest tractor manufacturer by volume, appointed Akshay Kumar as its brand ambassador for the Massey Ferguson brand. So for its Massey Ferguson brand, Tafe appointed Akshay Kumar as brand ambassador. So here we can expect a question that who is appointed as the Tafe's brand ambassador recently? MOU for joint collaboration on cancer research. Memorandum of Understanding for joint collaboration on cancer research. The Department of Biotechnology under the Ministry of Science and Technology and the Department of Atomic Energy, Government of India, signed a Memorandum of Understanding for supporting joint collaborative research programs in the area of cancer. So these two Department of Biotechnology, it is under the Ministry of Science and Technology, and the Department of Atomic Energy under the Government of India, both signed the Memorandum of Understanding for supporting joint collaborative research program in the area of cancer. So here we can expect the question that the Department of Biotechnology belongs to which ministry, or these two departments signed MOU for what purpose? It is for joint collaboration on cancer research. IAF successfully fires BrahMos air version missile from Su-30 MKI fighter aircraft. Indian Air Force IAF successfully fired the BrahMos air version missile from its frontline Su-30 MKI fighter aircraft. And by this, Indian Force became the first air force in the world to have successfully fired an air-launched 2.8 Mach surface attack missile of this category on a sea target on November 2017. This was second such live launch of the weapon. So first was done in November 2017 and this is the second such live launch of the weapon. Here we want to know about the BrahMos missile. BrahMos is a supersonic medium range liquid fuel ramjet powered cruise missile. That is supersonic medium range liquid fueled ramjet powered cruise missile, and it can be launched from sea, land and air. It is a two-stage missile with a solid fueled first stage to bring it to supersonic speed. Surface launched missile can carry a warhead 200 kg warhead, while the air launched can carry a payload of 300 kg. Surface launched missile can carry 200 kg and the air launched can carry a payload of 300 kg. So this BrahMos is manufactured in Hyderabad, a joint venture between India's DRDO and Russia's NPO Machinostrionia. BrahMos is named for the Brahmaputra River and Moskva rivers of India and Russia. So it is named after the Brahmaputra River which is in India and Moskva River which is in Russia. So here we can expect the question that BrahMos is jointly developed by which two countries? US, Japan, South Korea, Australia hold first naval drills in Western Pacific. US Navy ships conducted joint drills with warships from allies Japan, Australia and South Korea in their first combined exercise in the Western Pacific, the US Navy. The Pacific Vanguard exercise took place near the US island of Guam. So it is the first naval exercise between US, Japan, South Korea and Australia. It is named as Pacific Vanguard exercise and it took place near the US island of Guam. So this Pacific Vanguard exercise joined forces from four like-minded maritime nations, which is US, Japan, South Korea and Australia, and that provide security throughout the Indo-Pacific based on shared values and common interests. And this exercise brings together more than 3,000 sailors from the four countries to sharpen skills and strengthen practical cooperation at sea. So here we can expect a question that US, Japan, South Korea, Australia hold the first naval drills in which ocean? So we want to know about this Pacific Vanguard exercise comprises of which four countries? That is US, Japan, South Korea and Australia. And this exercise, first naval drill exercise took place in the Western Pacific Ocean, US island of Guam. Indian women clinched three-match series against South Korea. Indian women hockey team defeated South Korea in the second game and took an unassailable 2-0 lead in the three-match series in Jincheon. So the India's women hockey team defeated South Africa in the second game and took a 2-0 lead in the three-match series. So here we can expect the question that Indian women hockey team clinched the three-match series recently against which country? So it clinched the three-match series against South Korea. Sudirman Cup. India crashed out of the Sudirman Cup Mixed Team Badminton Championship after losing 5-0 to 10-time champion China in the second and final group match. So India crashed out of the Sudirman Cup 2019 after losing to China in the second and final group match. So what is the Sudirman Cup? The 2019 Sudirman Cup, officially known as the 2019 Total BWF Sudirman Cup for sponsoring reason, is the 16th edition of the Sudirman Cup. So this 2019 Sudirman Cup is the 16th edition of the Sudirman Cup, the biennial international badminton championship contested by the mixed national teams of the member association of Badminton World Federation since its inception in 1989. So the Sudirman Cup, since its inception 1989, this is the 16th edition of the Sudirman Cup in 2019. So here we can expect the question that Sudirman Cup is related to which sports? In the description box below this video, we have given the current affairs English, Tamil and Hindi PDF link. We hope this video will be useful. Do comment, like, share and subscribe our Examsdaily YouTube channel. Thank you.